This thing's gotta go. Nah. Nah. Much better. What's up, guys? My name's Manny and this is IO Garage. So basically, I'm trying to figure out a way how to get this thing right here into that little old thing over there. So for you guys that aren't too familiar with my car, it is a 1985 Toyota Celica, basically known as the A86's fat cousin. Toyota made the Toyota Celicas from 1970 all the way through 2006, and 1985 was the cutoff year for the rear-wheel drive configuration. That's when they decided to keep that rear-wheel drive style with the Toyota Supra, which is a derivative of the Celica for those of you who don't know. But that's when they decided to keep the Supra as the rear-wheel drive chassis, and then they decided to make the Celica a front-wheel drive chassis. Later on, configuring it to all-wheel drive and entering the rally stage, where they actually won their first rally competition. For those of you who didn't know that, I just figured that out too. So I've had this car for about 1.5 years now, and it's a super fun car to drive. I really don't have too many complaints about it, except for the fact that I'm just tired of getting gapped by minivans. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. It seems like most of the questions I get from everyone are, why are you going 1UZ? Why don't you just go JZ? Or why don't you just do a LS swap and save a whole bunch of money down the road, make the amount of power that you're wanting to make, or basically have just an easier power plant to swap that has a lot more aftermarket options. I've thought about all that. Like, I've exhausted all my options when it comes to JZ swaps. I've considered just a beam swap. I've considered LS swapping it. I've considered small block Ford swapping it. Like, I've even had ideas of just buying a Mustang and, you know, swapping everything over from it. I'm to that point where I really want to keep it Toyota. I want to keep it in the family. I've read a lot about 1UZs. Wow, I own a 1UZ car, so I kind of get a good feel of it, and I understand that it's a motor that I really do trust. And not only that, but I just know that if I get a JZ, if I get a LS, even a Beams motor, I'm gonna eventually do something to it that's gonna be stupid. And I feel like with the 1UZ swap, it's just gonna put me that right amount of horsepower. It's a 2,700 pound car. When all said and done, 3,000, but I mean 250, 260 horse, close to 300 foot-pounds in a less than 3K pound car. It's gonna be fun. I mean, it's fun in a 4,000 pound LS400. Now imagine how it's gonna be in a little tiny Toyota Celica. So after looking on a couple sites online, I found that if I wanted a non-VVTi 1UZ FE, it was gonna run me anywhere from $699 all the way to about $1,300 with a cut or uncut harness and possibly an ECU. So I figured I would exhaust my options on Craigslist, see if I could find something for around the same price, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, and it would maybe work out better for me. So this is it. 1993 Lexus LS400. Picked it up for a little under $1,000. You know, you can't really complain on having a full car available for a swap. You have everything that you need: harness, wiring, fuses, relays, any sort of little tiny thing that, you know, you don't want to drive back and forth to the junkyard to have to pick up. For $1,000, I can't really complain. So this video is mostly going to be just me getting everything prepped to pull the motor out and see if maybe I can get it done by the end of the day. Let's see what happens. Alright, so this California weather is fucking insane. It already started raining. I managed to get the radiator out, got the battery out, started disconnecting the airbox, got a few other lines to start disconnecting. Do not mind the crazy hair, it's been a crazy day. Let's keep on going at it. Damn, who's that? Still over there. What's cracking? So after having both cameras die on me yesterday, we decided to just kind of disassemble all the wiring on the top end as much as we could. The California weather just kind of got to us, man. It started raining pretty hard. It got really cold inside my garage, and I don't got a heater in here. So we kind of just decided to chill and maybe finish this another day. So I'm just gonna end this right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll have another one up soon. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This is IO Garage.